and welcome to wrestling and welcome to the Raw replay. Now, I took a lot of notes for this episode, and then when I went to save my phone during the last match, went to save my notes, for some reason it deleted them all, and it just says no text in my notes. So, you're going to have to lead us
That's your
through.
Raw replay for the week. Thank you.
Yeah, Adam's going to have to lead us through this, but he'll jog my memory when he says things.
Yeah, I've got some notes down, and the first note that I actually have was it was the lowest ever sort of ratings on Raw.
The lowest ever ratings ever?
I don't know, just ever.
Ever
In the history of Raw.
Can't be.
That's probably like the modern era.
That seems crazy. What did you say? There was a reason for it, do you think?
Yeah, there was the... a lot of people seem to watch the new... What's that? It's like a fly.
UFO's going to land on us.
Yeah, there was... what's it called? I've forgotten the show. I was going to say Malcolm in the Middle, but it's definitely not that.
It's been off the air for years. Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, yeah. That aired, and...
Season opening.
Yeah. So that got a lot of views, and there was the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Buccaneers. So that also got a lot of views.
Was there a rough figure for what it was then?
I think the NFL had like 13 million, and the other one, not Malcolm in the Middle, because we're going to call it that again, that had 14 million, so...
Bloody hell.
But I think Raw started at 1 hour, because it had quite a few at the beginning, and then it dropped off, didn't it?
Which it always does.
Yeah, it does. And then it dropped off again in the second hour, because no one seems to watch the third hour.
No. Third hour is always the lowest one.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because Raw is always... The best bits of Raw are always the opening bit and the end bit.
Yeah.
But usually. So
yeah, but this week Raw started with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
So
was that getting out the limo?
Turning up out the limo, yeah. Triple H didn't really say anything, did he? He just sort of wandered in, and then Stephanie was talking to Baron, and I thought, oh, we'll get on because they're both heels, aren't they?
Mm.
But then Stephanie was fuming at him for putting himself in the Universal title match with Reigns last week, which I didn't get because I thought it was a good idea. But then she said...
She likes just shouting at people.
Yeah, she said something like, oh, you shouldn't... That's not the way to settle it, putting yourself in a match. So here's my idea. Find yourself two partners and you're going to have a match against them later. I was like, well, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Just in a tag team.
Stupid.
It made no sense.
No.
And then she sort of wandered off. And did we see her again?
Yeah, later on there was the whole Conor Secure thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what she was there for.
I distinctly remember it because it went on forever.
Yeah.
As we say, it's nice, it's great that WWE does it and everything, but...
Went on for about 20 minutes,
it did go on quite long.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then the opening bit was... someone talking to the Shield. The Shield were in the ring, weren't they?
The Shield were in the ring.
And then Ziggler and that came down. But they were sort of they massively teased this Ambrose heel turn in this episode.
Yeah.
By...
well, it was either... Because he started, didn't he? They came out and they said, you two boys have got the titles, but what have you got?
Yeah.
Where were they when you were injured? Come and join us.
Yeah.
We'll protect you.
And that was about it for the opening bit, weren't it? But we've got more on that later.
Yeah, because that leads on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was sort of... That was one of the main running points.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole show.
Yeah. We went to it a lot.
But the first match, and it was really weird, and it was Finn Balor versus Jinder Mahal.
Oh, yeah.
With Bayley... that has been auto-corrected to Haley on my phone. She was with Finn Balor, and Alicia Fox was with Jinder.
So I watched this yesterday and I can't remember Bayley being there.
Yeah, she was there.
I remember Alicia being there.
Yeah, they were both there.
They kept doing the whole Shanti thing.
Yeah, but this is a big advertisement for the
mixed match,
which
they're plugging it like crazy.
They are plugging it like mad. Literally, anyone who's in it has got to have the partner down there for some reason. Even though Bailey and Fox did nothing, they were just there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Finn Balor wins. But the weirdest thing for me
I thought this was weird.
was after the match, because is it Sinal Singh? Or is it the other one? One of the Singh brothers, the one who's not injured, sort of cost Jinder the match, didn't they?
Well, sort of.
Yeah. So after the match, Jinder attacked him.
Yeah.
And then after that, he joined Jinder. And they all started meditating.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
So why would he attacked him?
He started like throwing him around, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then the next minute he's...
And then they were all just meditating.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
it was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what happened at all in that point, but the next match, and it's probably the most talked about moment on Raw actually, weren't it? Was the Bellas and Natalia versus the Riot Squad.
Yeah.
And it was, the big moment was when Brie was doing the yes kicks. What was it called? The yes
yeah, yes kicks.
And she ended up kicking Liv Morgan.
So I was watching it, right? And she was doing it, and Brie's come back, and she's not been brilliant since she's come back.
She's probably nearly killed herself twice.
Yeah, like serious ring rust.
Yeah.
She was actually doing alright in this match.
Yeah.
And then she did these yes kicks. And I was like, did she just kick Liv Morgan in the face?
Yeah.
So I rewound the episode to check. Full on boot in the face.
Yeah, it knocked her out, didn't it?
They go to a commercial or whatever. Then they come back. Liv Morgan's gone. She's backstage now.
Yeah.
Because it must have been pretty serious.
She's got concussion.
Yeah.
So
bloody hell.
But that sort of scuppers the plans a bit, because the Riot Squad were supposed to be on next weekend. Super Showdown, down.
Isn't it?
6th of October.
Yeah. So
a week on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
a week on Sunday.
Is it Sunday or Saturday?
It'll be on Sunday, won't it?
No.
Oh, maybe Saturday.
You said the 6th, weren't it? Which is Saturday.
This is why we have the laptop.
We've got the MacBook here. Yeah, I thought you said it was on the 6th of October.
I don't know. Let's look.
Super Showdown Down Under Showdown. October the 6th. Yeah, Saturday.
Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, because my new song comes out on the 5th.
Yeah. Buy it.
What time is it actually supposed to be on as well? That's another thing we've got to look at, isn't it? Whilst we're here.
10 a.m. or something like that.
Well, I was guessing it'll be 10 a.m.
But
I can't actually.
I don't.
Start time. CBS aren't going to tell me UK, are they?
No.
6th, like we said, 6 p.m. Meaning it will be on at 4 a.m. Eastern time, so 10 o'clock, yeah?
10 o'clock?
10 a.m.
That is an early one.
Nice, get the graps out of the way on a Saturday. It'll be alright, won't it?
Early morning graps and football.
You're not going out though, are you, that night before? Are you not coming with us?
I may not be here, so.
I might be wasted.
While you watch the graps.
I might
Just
be comatose.
Stay up and watch the graps afterwards.
Christ.
So yeah, not bad. So yeah, she knocked her out, giving her a concussion.
I think she might be alright for that. What's concussion? It's usually
I don't know.
a week.
No, because she's had to go into like a rehabilitation thing back at the thingy. So
it's that serious.
So like, what happened to the match in about 9 days time or something like that? Not even that, is it?
Don't know. We'll see. I guess.
Yeah, 9 days. So yeah. Anyway,
poor old Liv.
And the Riot Squad ended up winning with 2 members.
Yeah.
When Ruby Riot hit this sort of big kick.
Oh, I liked it. I like this bit. This is why I don't like not having notes, because I kind of forget the bits that I really enjoy. I like this because I like her little Riot kick thing.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
A lot of people have kicks now, but it's a good kick.
Yeah, but it's different, you know.
Yeah.
It's slightly different.
And she did it to Natalia, pinned Natalia, and won. I presume they needed a bit of momentum going into their match with, is it the Bellas and Rousey? Yeah. Did we see Rousey this week? I don't think she was there. I don't think she was there.
Can't think of her being there.
Unless she's on, she must be on the one next week 'cause it's the last one. Then, like we mentioned earlier, it was a 20-minute Connor's Cure thing. Like, it's a good thing to do it, but like, it goes on for
he went on for quite a long time. It's like a promo video, and then they were in Steph and Triple H were in the ring. This was something that I noted down that I can distinctly remember. Like we say, it's great that they do it and everything, and it's pretty obvious why Stephanie and Triple H would want to be the face of these things, because they're like the faces of the company, like from a corporate standpoint. But to me, it's confusing as hell because they're heel characters,
heels, aren't they? Yeah.
And they get all the wrestlers out on the ramp. Fair enough, get all the wrestlers out on the ramp. But to me, Steph and Triple H stay away from that. You can do it all backstage and behind the scenes, but when it's on the show, it should be a face wrestler doing it. Bailey, perfect person.
Yeah. Sorry.
Instead of them doing it. That was quite funny though when Triple H called the young girl out. I think it was one of them called. I forgot what their names were. He said, "What was that cool dance you were doing backstage?" And she didn't want to do it. He was like, "Don't be shy." So she started doing the Fortnite dance thing.
Yeah.
I was like, bloody hell, that's quite something to ask, innit, of a kid in front of like thousands of people, millions watching her up. But yeah.
So yeah, that was that, and then it was a backstage promo. Well, not promo really. It was
was it an interview?
Dolph Ziggler talking to
Dean,
Dean, and he was saying that
basically same as what they said.
Yeah, they said that when he was injured, Seth.
Hello?
That didn't sound good.
No, it didn't sound good.
I think something's broken. But anyway, he was just saying to him that when he was injured, Seth replaced him with Jordan.
Yeah.
And then he said that last time they were a team, Seth turned on him and that, and he was just more saying like, look, you need to leave them because they're not good for you or whatever.
He was really laying into the whole turning the screw on him, trying to get him to.
And Dean didn't really say, oh no, he just sort of listened to him, didn't he?
Yeah, that stern face on that he does.
Yeah. So that was that segment really. Nothing really happened.
It was pretty much the same as
what happened before, And then probably the weirdest point in the night was when Connor from the Ascension fought Gable in a single match.
We wondered if it was going to be Rude versus Connor, but then
we were on about it last week, weren't we?
But then I guess they maybe wanted to go 50-50 with it, but they couldn't have Connor beat Rude. Is Rude injured?
I don't know. I don't even think he was there, was he?
He was there.
I didn't remember him being there, but he didn't
wrestle for a while.
Yeah. But Connor hit the Dominator. And,
Gable was getting quite a lot of offense in, and then he just flattened him and won.
Yeah.
Basically.
The weird thing is though, that's like possibly one of the first times that we've seen the Ascension actually win on TV.
Maybe for a long time,
And like, it seemed that they were sort of going to give these guys a push, Gable and Rude, by teaming them up, and then.
I think it's just
50-50 booking, which is, I just thought it was weird how they.
Because they can say, well, he's too much for Gable on his own, but when Rude's available too.
Yeah, it was strange. It was very strange. Next segment of the night was Triple H talking about The Undertaker.
Was this when they were leaving in the limo?
Yeah, and the best thing he said was because last week The Undertaker was on about, I don't know, digging holes and taking souls, weren't they?
I love that.
And then
actually, Cole said it wrong, didn't he? He said it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
He said taking souls and digging holes, didn't he?
That's it.
No, isn't it the other way around?
Yeah, digging holes and taking. Yeah, it's supposed to be that way, isn't it? But
he said it wrong.
Taking souls and digging. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Triple H said, didn't he? He said that he sold his soul a long time ago.
Yeah.
Which was quite funny.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of weird that he admitted that though, as well.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was alright.
But I thought he might do something like in the ring, like, you know, like The Undertaker. Cause I don't think he's going to be there next week with him being on it this week. So I thought he might have done one last.
Who, Undertaker?
No, Triple H.
Oh.
I thought he might have gone into the ring and like cut a full promo and.
No, I think this was enough.
But
I think this was enough.
Well, I guess we have had build up for it for the last few weeks.
Quite a while,
yeah. So the next match of the night was Ziggler and McIntyre against The Revival.
This was... Just checking the time.
And it was a title match. Out of nowhere.
This was, for me, the best match.
Yeah,
it was
match
great.
It was really good. And it proves that the Revival, given like the right opponent and that, they're actually really good.
They looked class, didn't they?
They were really good in NXT. And like at first you thought, oh, it's just going to be a sort of quick squash match. But at some points, like, they're proper near falls, and you think, like, what if they nick it here?
It was awesome.
What if they win it, and then the Shield can go do their other thing with the Hounds of Justice or whatever they're called? No, that's a Shield. Dogs of War. But they ended up winning anyway with the Claymore.
Well, they cut
zigzag.
The Revival did their classic. They cut the ring off and they kept Ziggler in for as long as they could. And then I think Drew managed to get in, but then it went to commercial and it came back and Ziggler was back in the ring, which I didn't quite understand. And then Drew ended up basically equalising it.
Yeah.
And
like a hot tag, weren't they?
Yeah, and then like you said, there was a lot of near falls. It was really, really good. And then they did the old Claymore zigzag.
Yeah, it looks really good. That still think it looks really good.
And then that's how they managed
and I think
to return.
They're a really good team, aren't they? For like Ziggler and McIntyre. I didn't think they'd work quite as well as they do, but they actually do work quite well.
Ziggler's good.
He is
in the ring.
Yeah. And eventually, like further down the line, they'll end up splitting up, but for now it's working. I think it's working well for both of them.
But Revival looked really good here.
Yes, they did, and hopefully they can get a bit more of a push. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think that must be in the sights.
Because they are good. Yeah, they are good.
Definitely.
So the next segment was the Kevin Owens show. It's back.
Yeah, but didn't Elias introduce him?
Yeah, Elias and him were there because they were pretty much talking about their match with John Cena and Bobby Lashley. Cena and...
Don't have Lashley out tonight.
We don't have Lashley out.
He's resting.
We don't have Kevin Owens and we don't have Elias.
No, we don't have any of them on.
If anyone has them and doesn't want them,
send them to us.
Send them and we'll put them on.
Actually, I'm not putting my address out.
No, you probably get sent weird stuff. Probably by me as well. So yeah, they were talking about the match against Cena and Lashley.
Yeah. And
then, why has it changed it to Leo Brush?
Leo Brush?
Leo Brush interrupted, apparently. I can't really remember what he said because I watched Raw a while ago. The only thing I remember about it was when Elias was saying to him that, oh, why don't you come down to the ring? I've got a booster seat for you. Obviously he's tiny, isn't he?
Yeah, he got the little booster seat out for him and put it out on the chair. But then I think Leo was like, nah, you're alright. And then he was like, my man, because he keeps saying this, my man.
Yeah.
And then Lashley came out.
Yeah, Lashley did come out.
And what happened from there?
And then it ended up going into a match, didn't it?
Elias versus Lashley.
Elias versus Lashley with probably one of the worst finishes in a while. When Kevin Owens was chasing after.
Oh, and he ran into him, didn't he?
He literally just ran into him, and then referee was like, "No, DQ.
Yeah.
That's it, DQ." Then Lashley won.
Yeah, it was quite strange.
And it was like, well, what's the point in that?
There's a lot of partnering up at the minute, isn't there, in WWE?
Yeah,
with the mixed match challenge.
There is a lot of partnering up,
and this special pay-per-view coming up where
so
they're
like
doing different.
They're advertising for so much now, though. They're advertising for.
Well, we said this, didn't we?
This weekend, the mixed match challenge, the Evolution pay-per-view, the Crown Jewel pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So they're like trying to do four things.
There's a lot going on.
And the proper harrowing up. Like I think.
But with the mixed match challenge being weekly.
Yeah, when does that start? Has it started or?
I think it might have started.
I don't know.
It's on Facebook. Watch.
But I thought they should have left that till after the pay-per-view because they're just advertising for so much. Plus, like, why do all the women need to come down with the guys, and why do the guys need to come down with the women?
Well, it's just to show it off, innit? It's just to say, look, this is happening.
Yeah. Then we cut to another sort of backstage moment. This time, flipped roles
Yeah.
was Seth Rollins saying to Drew McIntyre that he can do.
And this is where it made it more interesting for me because everyone's expecting Dean to turn.
Yeah.
Like right from the get-go when the Shield reformed.
Yeah.
Was it last year now?
Yeah, everyone was saying it.
Everyone's saying, well, Dean's going to turn.
Yeah.
He's the only one because Reigns is never going to go heel.
Reigns will never go heel. Seth's done it. So Ambrose.
But
imagine if they do a double switch where Drew goes face and Dean goes heel.
Well, I thought this was what made the whole storyline a bit more interesting. They were like, Seth was saying, why don't you join us? Then we'll be a four-team Shield. You know, they would be pretty unstoppable. And I thought that'd just give this story a little bit more, rather than just being all on
the
Dean.
obvious. Yeah, the obvious.
It gives it something a little bit more to think about.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, like we said, it pretty much dominated the night. This story, didn't it?
Yeah. But then that sort of just went off as well. Nothing was really said either way after. And then
they do that thing where they like look off in the
distance,
don't they?
It's like
after an interview.
Yeah. And then the second to last match was Nia Jax against
with Ember.
Yeah,
with Ember.
With Ember was there, and it was against Alicia Fox and Alexa Bliss was there.
And Mickey, because
Mickey was there. Yeah.
Didn't really early on, didn't Ember clear Mickey out with something from the turnbuckle?
Yeah, I don't know.
To the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
She did something. She knocked her out basically.
Yeah. And so yeah, it was only a really short match actually. And
well, they did Alicia got a lot of offense in with her big long legs.
Yeah.
And then Nia just killed her basically, and that was it.
That was it. Nia wins again.
Yeah. And she just won that People's Choice Award apparently or something. Or she's been nominated or something.
I don't know.
We were saying something about that, yeah, for body positivity.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
She won it. Possibly.
I think they said she won it. Let's have a look. The laptop. Nia.
The laptop
Jax.
of knowledge.
People's Choice. Search. WWE.
Oh, she was nominated. The Rock was nominated as well.
She was nominated.
Along with John Cena, Nikki Bella, The Rock.
Jesus Christ, what? What's People's Choice Award? Is it the WWE's own thing? Cena is up for the comedy movie star for Blockers. That was funny, that film.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. The Rock for probably about 9 movies he's been in this year.
When is it? Let's see.
I don't know.
7. Here we go. November.
No. Yeah.
So, right. Okay. She was nominated. We figured it out.
She was nominated. I don't think she won it.
But it's not till November 11th.
Oh.
Should I find out then?
Oh. She might win it. Good luck, Nia. From all of us here. So welcome to wrestling. Anyway, on to the main event, which Corbin found his 2 tag team partners, which was Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
And they fought the Shield. And it was
still have to laugh at Drew.
He's tiny. Especially
and he walks so intimidatingly like this.
Especially with Corbin there, who's also big.
Yeah.
He just looked so tiny.
Did you notice how Corbin's shirt was too small for him?
Yeah.
That made me laugh. He's like riding up his back all the time he was in the ring. Can't be comfortable for a lot of them wrestling now. It's like when you think the Shield, they've got all that gear on.
I know, it looks cool.
And then Corbin's got all that gear on.
Yeah.
Surely they must be very warm.
Probably. Under the lights as well. Authors of Pain were quite good in this, I thought. I quite like him.
Razor was just absolutely going off in what did they speak? French?
Albanian. One of them's Albanian, aren't they?
Laptop.
Authors of Pain, nationality.
How do you spell it? Is it like that?
Razar. Yeah. I swear one of them's Albanian.
Yeah, one of them's... Right, Razor... No, hold on. Razor's apparently was born in...
Albania. Yeah.
Amsterdam, but he's...
Billed from Albania.
He's Kosovo, Albania.
Yeah.
Albanian, sorry.
Yeah.
What do they speak?
In Albania. Albanian?
I look daft here.
Albanian. Yeah.
He was absolutely going off in that though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was loving it.
Shouting out.
There were proper like no.
I hope he was swearing.
I hope he was as well. But there were proper like no selling stuff as well, like proper just like we're big.
Well, they're absolutely massive.
They are.
By
huge.
the way, they were saying on commentary, one of them's £330 and one's £250. They look exactly the same.
No way.
One, they don't look like one's got £70 on the other, does it?
They probably said the wrong number or something. No, it's probably Michael Cole's going.
No, I think it was Graves.
I don't know. Surprised he didn't go on about injuries.
I think he did at some point.
He always does. But no, that was a good match. And quite surprising, Authors of Pain didn't, they lost, but none of them got pinned. It was Corbin who got pinned with the spear.
Well, I wouldn't say that's surprising, would you?
I don't know, I just thought...
It's the obvious pick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we said, we think AOP are probably on a
moving push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering they were in the main event as well.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they're the next tag champions. But the longer this sort of feud goes on, I can't see it. Because it's sort of the Shield versus...
I think this was just a stopgap. I don't think this will be anything more.
I hope that they are the next champions because they are really good and really good in NXT as well. But the show ended with Reigns hitting the spear to Corbin, the Shield standing strong at the end of Raw.
Yeah, but we had a little brief moment of Dean outside.
Yeah, and did you notice when Rollins was getting attacked on the outside of the ring in the match?
Yeah, and they brought that up on commentary.
That Dean never went to go help him.
So they're sowing the seeds.
And then Dean took it quite a while to get into the ring afterwards to
And then he did the whole Shield thing.
Yeah.
And he was still looking at the Dogs of War for a while.
Looking at Ziggler,
and then he focused back and he was doing the whole fist thing that he does.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I hope they don't.
That's quite an interesting story.
I hope they don't turn him.
I prefer heel Dean than face Dean.
Yeah, but I want the Shield to just ride out a little bit longer.
Yeah, they've only just really technically got back together after
you can say,
long
yeah, exactly.
So.
You could say, oh, well, they've been back together here, but they've not really, have they? They're 9 months out, so...
Yeah, so...
I hope it doesn't...
It'd be interesting
But then
I
hope they don't ride out this Will Dean turn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I hope they don't ride out this Dogs of War versus the Shield for too long.
I don't think they will.
No.
I don't think they will.
I'd like to see sort of Drew and Ziggler go the separate ways at some point, and
Yeah.
Braun go back into singles. So we didn't really see much of Braun this show.
It's funny how they come out to Braun's music as well.
They come out to his music, but he didn't wrestle at all.
No.
Well, none of them wrestled, did they, this show?
It's funny when they were out on the chairs, the ramp.
Oh yeah,
They came out on the chairs.
sat
sat
watching.
down.
But yeah,
What did you think of the show overall?
I didn't think it was a very good show.
No.
I think next week
It was average. It was an average show.
Next week will be sort of a go home show before the Australian pay per view, so that'll be better, hopefully. But
hopefully, because I enjoyed last week.
Yeah, but it was just sort of an average Raw.
Yeah.
Not great.
Best match was definitely that tag
match. Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for joining us on Welcome to Wrestling. This has been the Raw replay. Subscribe if you've liked what you've seen, and you'll keep up to date with all of our videos. We're doing this every week, and we're doing pay-per-view predictions and pay-per-view post-mortems, which are the exact same as this. We just go through our pay-per-view sort of thoughts.
Are we doing a prediction for the Australian pay-per-view?
Yes.
There you go then.
Okay, see you in the SmackDown synopsis.